Hello, this is the screencast for Canary Release for CSC 519 Milestone 3. Here we are using Ansible for provisioning 3 AWS instances, 2 of which will have a Canary version and a stable version of Checkbox, and one would be the proxy server where we are also storing our MongoDB database. I'll start my Ansible machine. An empty inventory file setup in the Vagrant folder. You can see it was empty. Now I'll start up my playbook. First we set up the proxy with the MongoDB and set the bind IP to allow it to connect to different clients. Then we set up a Canary and the stable on 2 different AWS instances and give them the proxy's IP to allow them to connect to the database on the proxy. Then again the IP addresses of the Canary and stable are passed to the proxy server, which would then use those IPs to route the traffics to Canary and stable. So Ansible playbooks have successfully completed running. Now I'll log into the proxy. We have the infrastructure.js file here, which what it does is takes a request and directs 60% of the request to the stable and the rest to the Canary target. Also, we keep a flag which keeps polling to see the status of the Canary, and so here we keep checking if the Canary server is working, and we direct the request accordingly. If the value is 1, then only we direct 60% of the traffic to stable and 40% to Canary. Otherwise all the traffic is routed to the stable. Let us see how this works. So here I am logged in on my proxy server and I'll open the browser, and here I'll just run the infrastructure.js, and it is listening, and we can see that Canary is running on this IP and stable is running on this IP. Now if I create a request on the proxy IP at 8080 port, I can see that first request is routed to stable, the second hit is routed to stable, the next hit would also be routed to stable, the next would be above our threshold, so it would be routed to Canary, and the next to Canary, and again the next would be routed to stable. So we can see that 60% is routed to stable and the rest is routed to Canary. Now here I have the stable proxy and Canary running. So if I just turn off the Canary server, we get a message that Canary is not functioning, and the next hits would go to just the stable version.